Hiya, good evening. This is Mike Jordan, Mark 1 Cortina Owners Club. We've also got Eddie from the Mark 2 Cortina Owners Club and our judge, Tim, for the National Virtual Rally 2021. I'm sorry for the delay in this, but we had issues with Wi-Fi at the meeting in Stratford. I have to say Stratford itself was a great event. Helped no doubt by the weather, which improved as we went through the Sunday particularly, and so we actually ended up with a good turnout. The Mayor of Stratford came and thoroughly enjoyed it, and everybody went away very happy. And we also, in this process, looked at revitalising different layouts of the site, because next year is the 60th for the Mark 1 Cortina, 1962. So now I will hand over to Eddie, and then Eddie will hand over to Tim. Thank you.
Yes, thanks, Mike. Yeah, just to reiterate what Mike said, it was for me it was a great weekend. The drive up on Friday was rubbish, however, because of the rain. Saturday it improved. The drive out itself was really good, and it didn't really rain. Well, it didn't rain at all, and we had a great time on that for 2 or 3 hours. And then the Sunday it was a bit cloudy at start, but it got better, and there was plenty of sun in the afternoon. And I had a huge amount of good feedback from our members, and apparently you all enjoyed it, and can't wait for next year. There was plenty of cars around then, and I'd like to say thank you to Mike for awarding the Mark II Cortina Owners Club Best Club Stand. So I have to thank the committee for that, for putting it together. And so thanks very much for coming along, and we hope you all enjoyed it on the virtual side of things. Please let us know. And with that, I'll hand over to Tim to sort out the awards.
Thank you, Eddie. I've just been asked to introduce myself briefly, because last year no one knew who I was. My name's Tim Fletcher. I've got a 30-year background within a Ford dealership in sales. That doesn't qualify me in any way, shape or form to judge this competition, but I do have to confess that I am a real enthusiast of all things Ford, and the older the better. So hopefully that will give me a little bit of I don't know, background in order to judge this thing properly. That's enough about me. I've got results from the 7 categories. Now, I don't know if there's a correct order in which to present these, but if there was, then I'm going to get it wrong. I'm going to start with Mark 1 Cortina. There weren't all that many entries this year compared to last, but what we did get was outstanding. So the winner of the best Mark 1 Cortina goes to Chris Lawrence for his 1966 Mark 1 estate. Beautiful, original looking car, just really stunning in every way. So well-deserved win for Chris there. I'm going to give second place to a chap called Bernie O'Connell. He didn't actually enter, but there were he posted some pictures on one of the feeds on the club page. His 1966 Mark 1, again, same colour as Chris's actually, again stunning. So had he entered, then he would have had a real good chance of at least being an equal winner. Mark 2 Cortina we'll move on to now. Now this one nearly won last year, and the only reason it didn't is because I'd already voted for one of their other entrants in one of the other categories. The winner of the Mark 2 this year goes to, I think the chap's called Rich Coles. He posts as Joan, but I think his name's Rich. It's his 1970 Mark II GT, which is funny in every way. The interior, the engine bay, everything is beautiful. Well, I put him as the winner of the overall best car in the Mark II Cortina category. Second place goes to Graham Orchard's Mark II Crayford, which again, there weren't many pictures of it, but it looks a lovely, lovely car. So that's the Cortinas. The 105E Anglia, there weren't actually any entrants until a late entry came in from Paddy Hutchins Clark. Sorry. Now I saw his convertible last year. Lovely, again, beautiful car. So he wins. Well, really, Paddy, by default, but it's a lovely car anyway. Best interior. Again, Rich stroke Joan Coles, the 1970 Mark II GT, just won it. There's nothing to say about it. The pictures tell it all. Immaculate. They must have a lot of time on their hands to get a car looking as good as that, or so many cars that they have. And then in second place there, as an honourable mention, again, Chris Lawrence's Mark I estate. The interior of that was fantastic as well. Best engine bay, that's got to go to Jeff Moss's Mark II GT. Just original, lovely. Nothing negative to say. It really just was. It blew me away. There were some lovely engine bays actually, but that one, I think for its originality, everything about it was gorgeous. And again, an honourable mention goes to both the Coles's Mark II that's already won 2 prizes, and Graham's Graham Orchard's Mark II as well. Again, just lovely. Really nothing to choose. That was really a question of sticking a pin in and making a decision, because they want a bad one amongst them. Best work in progress. I'm going to go with Graham Orchard's Mark II Crayford, sorry. Difficult to tell what it's going to look like in the end because it's in a work in progress, but it just looks such an interesting thing, an interesting project. That's why I give that one the win. And then Glenn Can, I think his name is, with a gold Mark II 4-door. It's very difficult to tell because it was obviously in the spray shop when the picture was taken. Like it's going to be a lovely thing. Finally, best modified, an Australian chap, Tristram Dyer. I'm sorry if I've mispronounced your name there. A Mark I 1966 Z-Tech engine Cortina, which was just fabulous. I'm not normally into modifieds because I like originality, but that just looked fantastic. And again, in honourable mention, second place for Graham Orchard's Mark II estate, the red one. It was pictured in front of the Cosworth building. So yeah, what the entries lacked in quantity, then more than made up for in quality. So thank you to everybody, and I hope that's been okay.
Well, thanks for that, Tim. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
You've done
thanks,
a
Tim.
sterling job. And basically, that's a wrap. Thank you.
Lovely.
Thanks very much, everybody, for joining in, and thanks to Tim.
All the best, and thank you again. Thank you very much for asking me.
Lovely.
Great stuff.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
Cheerio.